Hello everybody, Thief here. Welcome to Dices and Dexes Season 2. To commemorate the next chapter of our Pokemon D&D story, we are launching a community Discord that you can access down below through our link tree in the episode description. Come by and join us. The Discord will be the main place for announcements, a great way to talk with other fans of the campaign, and even take part in some community events that some of us members of the podcast will be hosting over the months to come. Thank you so much for listening to Dices and Dexes, and I hope you enjoy the story that unfolds here in Season 2.
Wake up to a vivid sunrise, it's all brand new. Every day a thrilling surprise, who knows what could be waiting for you. Out into the fresh new world as it all evolves. But don't forget your roots and your resolve. Dices and Dexes, whatever the test is, we'll always push through it, no matter the messes. We learn and keep fighting, our lost souls uniting. There's rocks that need riding, with two worlds colliding. Through fails and successes, Dices and Dexes, Pokemon!
Last time on Dices and Dexes, Adrian, a Blackthorn City monk, Jorah, a budding inventor from Sinnoh, and Desmond, a hiker from Kalos, finished up some business in Violet City in the Johto region, and after a long, harrowing few days challenging the corrupt operations of Sturdy as Rock Lumber. Now, after Adrian and Desmond have re-challenged the Violet City gym, our heroes regroup at the Violet City Pokemon Center. Before we jump straight into things, gentlemen, a few gray clouds cover the mountains south, but it is a bright mid-morning here in Violet City. Jorah, you did not challenge the gym today. What did you get up to while you waited for your friends?
You know what Jorah has been doing this whole time? Jorah has been trying to at least start getting closer to Busby. Very first thing is Jorah would try to find a nice open place kind of away from Violet City, still within reasonable walking distance.
Yeah, do you want to go out to Route 36 for that then?
Yeah, we'll head out to Route 36 just because if this goes south, I don't want people getting jumped by my traumatized boy. Jorah is going to approach this in a very similar light to how we handled Juice that one time. Jorah's just going to let Busby out, let him stretch his wings a little bit, and just exist near Jorah. I'm not gonna push him. I'm not gonna try to, instigate. I'm just gonna let him get comfortable around me, like a new cat.
Yeah. As you send Busby out, you're in the clearing just west of Violet City, kind of a nice little prairie area, and you release Busby from his Pokeball, whom you have not seen since the afternoon a couple days ago when he started straight up attacking you. I want you to roll 2d20 and take the lower result.
That'll be a 3.
3. Busby will come out of the Pokeball and immediately will start buzzing angrily at you, and you see his needles begin to twinkle and sharpen. Not like he's using a move, but he is definitely angry, and if you don't do anything to calm him down, he is going to attack.
Jorah's just going to put his hands up a little defensively and just say, "Hello, Busby. I understand we're not on the best of terms, but I want to start at least trying to make that better between us. There's plenty of space around here. I figured you'd appreciate the chance to stretch your wings and do something that isn't fight."
You can go ahead and make a... I will let you choose either Pokemon Handling or Persuasion here. Different DCs.
I think we're going to take Pokemon Handling. I've got a larger bonus to that.
Okay.
18 on the die for a 21 in total.
You needed a 20. You raise your hands and make a pleading gesture towards Busby, and Busby's angry. Your calm demeanor does not reflect the situation, and it throws Busby off And you give him the option to wander around as he sees fit, and he wanders as far away from you as he can without being called back to his Pokeball. How far do you let him go as he buzzes away?
I guess my first question is, what is the range of the Pokeball laser?
80 feet. That is with a throw and then the laser blasting forward.
I will keep Busby 60 feet away from me. I just want to make sure I'm always in range of Pokeball, just in case. However, like I said, I don't want to push him. I don't want to instigate. We are once again very much in the we need to exist first stage.
Yeah, to be clear, Busby's existing. He is specifically avoiding you. He's not looking at you. If you look at him, he buzzes further away. There's no progress being made here, just to be clear. Busby is in a mood where, yes, he was calmed down from the night before, but he wants barely anything to do with you right now. And you get that just by, even if you walk in his direction, he buzzes further away.
As a player, the spot I'm at is I really don't want to push Busby too hard because he's very much willing to square up with me right now, and I don't want that. But I'm also not entirely sure of how to make progress with Busby at this juncture because I don't want to keep approaching him if he's already on edge.
You are in unknown grounds. You might just have to try something. That is if you want to make progress on this. If there is no action made by Jorah, Busby is always going to sit at a DC 20 to get him to calm down.
You know what? If I'm going to take up session time, I better do something with it. I'm going to try, and time and the dice will only tell if it works. I'm going to try to get as close as I can to Busby and just talk to him. I'm just going to say, like, I understand that I've done every wrong thing that you could possibly think of. And for that, I am sorry. But I'm trying my best to make better on this now. You don't have to like me now. You don't even have to like me next week or a month from now. But I'm going to keep trying to fix what we have. And then I'm going to extend my hand and just say, I understand you're angry, and I can't say anything other than I'm sorry, and I will try my best to make it right.
You get to choose once again. Pokemon handling or persuasion. This is embodying how Jorah is approaching the situation. DC will vary.
We're gonna Pokemon handling this again.
Okay.
So that is a 7.
With a 7, Poison Stinks blast down at your feet. Not hitting you, but a warning shot. And Busby glares, seemingly not interested for now in what you have to offer, unconvinced. A few people from the sidelines back away. There is a man in a karate gi who runs up and is like, "Are you okay?" Huh!
I'm gonna hold my hand out immediately and just say, "Hold on. No, I'm fine. He's quite nice once you get to know him. I just have to get to know him."
The karate man is confused. Okay, it just looked like he was attacking you. Is that your Pokemon?
Yes, sadly, I am to blame for the way he's acting. But I also firmly believe that every Pokemon worth keeping is going to be a bit difficult with you at first.
He kind of grunts, nods at your words, and says, "Yeah, well, just be careful, I guess, if you're sure you're fine, but Beedrill are kind of nasty." And he'll jog off cautiously, looking over his shoulder, and he goes over and starts breaking some rocks with his Pokemon. Small little humanoid, pink and brown dude who likes to jump around all over the place.
I appreciate you not hitting me. Believe it or not, I do. And like I said, we don't have to like each other right now, but I'm going to keep trying to at least fix a little bit of this. Whether or not you want to accept it is ultimately your call, but that's what's going to happen. This won't be the last time that we do something like this. I want to talk to you, and I want to understand you. I might not have the gift Adrian does, nor the natural talent Desmond seems to have with all of his birds, but I've had difficult Pokemon before. If anyone can do this, it's going to be me. And I will do the thumb pose at the end of that, and I will just wait to see what he does. How will Busby respond to that?
Your words seem to hang in the air as he buzzes away, further away from you once again. Anything else you want to do with Busby?
For right now, well, at least he didn't hit me this time. I'll consider that a very small win. I think the only thing I really can do right now is get Busby back into his Pokeball, or at least try to, and then meet up with Adrian and Desmond. This will not be a easy road, but it's one I'm going to keep walking.
Okay. You are able, with a dex check, roll a 10 and you get Busby in the ball. Otherwise, you might have some compatriots who end up searching for you.
We got an 18.
18. Yeah, you managed to return Busby to your Pokeball.
Well, I will just hold Busby's Pokeball. I will pocket it into my little pouch, whatever, and I will give a deep sigh, and I will make my way back to the Pokemon Center, waiting for Adrian and Desmond to arrive with results.
Yeah, as you arrive at the Pokemon Center, Desmond is there. Desmond! You see Jorah coming back from the west side of town, and you both meet outside the Pokemon Center.
Jorah! How are you? Good morning.
Good morning, Desmond. You're looking chipper as usual.
Oh, more so than usual. I have something to show you. And, almost jumping, gets out his badge case and opens it to show him the Zephyr badge.
Bravo, Desmond! Bravo! I knew you
Thank
could
you,
do
it
it
was
this
a-
time around.
Thank you. It was a very close call. Misrel actually clutched it out at the last minute.
Is that so?
Yes, she was very brave. And, Zephyr was Zephyr. He didn't have the best time, actually. But we pulled through.
Well, I'm glad to hear you were successful. It's nice to not be the only person in the party who can carry 3 Pokemon with them. My morning was
we.
a little, I guess, more eventful and less eventful. I tried to talk to Busby a little bit. We're making slow progress.
Well, you don't seem to have any big scratches on you, so that seems like a win to me.
It took me too long to realize Busby was trying to be something other than a weapon, and I'm doing my best to make good on seeing him as something else. It's going to take a long time, but we'll get there.
If you want any flying practice, my Pokemon can help while I stand at a safe distance.
Well, I'm not sure if this is disheartening or encouraging, but he really only has a problem with me. You and Adrian should be fine.
That's very good to know. You know, I have a thing with, I don't know if I've ever told you, I have a thing about, sharp poison types. They freak me out.
Jorah will slowly look down at the 2 poison-type Pokeballs in his party, slowly look back up and say, right. You haven't mentioned this, or if you have, I've forgotten. Interesting.
It's really fun. It's something I need to get over. I've got a poison type with fangs in my party. Squall, who is also out of his Pokeball. Squall, who I don't have a problem with. But we're working on it.
Wait, and Jorah will kind of chuckle to himself. I've just realized every single one of us has a poison type.
That is true.
Well, I guess exposure therapy is a fairly effective way to get over fears.
Oui, actually, and I turn my bag around just to hold it in front of me. Actually, I have 2 poison types, come to think of it, and Scythia pops her little head out of the bag.
Hello.
Unofficially.
How do you think Adrian was doing?
I don't know. I believe in him. I think he'll be great. I expect him to crush it. He knows a lot about Pokemon, so I'm sure Rodney gave him no problems.
Well, that first question's not too bad. It's the second one that gets you.
There were different questions the second time, that's the thing.
Oh, actually, one moment. As Jorah is going to take out 2 Pokeballs, I would like to let Baskerville and Juice out, because I like what you guys are doing, and I would like to start doing that, because Pokemon interaction.
Nice. Juice comes out of the Pokeball in her tuxedo, and Baskerville comes out, and though there are clouds to the south, is enjoying the sun that is peeking through them.
Hi, Baskerville. You remember me? And I'll hold out a cricket.
Baskerville will look up at you, and his little ear things will flap in excitement, and he will bound up to you like a small dog.
I give him like scritches behind his ears and stuff, like you would with a dog while he eats the cricket. If he is eating the cricket in my hand.
I think it's safe to say that he remembers.
Juice, hello. Very nice to see you guys.
Juice clicks her pincers, Baskervilles, frills flare up as they enjoy the environment around them. Are you guys doing anything in particular while you wait for Adrian?
I mean, Desmond, I'm good if you are.
Yeah, I mean, we're just gonna hang out here. That's good with me.
Cool. You guys just hang out at the Pokemon Center, and eventually, Adrian, you walk in, you see your friends chilling around on one of the couches in the lobby area, in the social gathering space for the Pokemon Center.
Adrian walks in with a very shocked expression as he walks over to you guys. Hello, everybody.
Adrian, how'd it go?
It went great. It went fantastic. You know,
You sound. I don't believe you. Why are you talking like that?
talking like what? I don't know what you're talking about.
I mean,
I'm gonna hold out a Zephyr. I'm gonna hold out the Zephyr badge.
Yes! I knew you would do it, Adrian. I'm sure it was easy.
Monica releases herself from her Pokeball and just gives a.
Yeah, Monica's proud.
Oh, Monica! I'm gonna walk over to Monica, like put my hand on her. Very impressive. Those flying types are no match for you, huh?
We managed to master Bug Bite before going in, and that saved our behinds, as well as the silver powder that we got from Ledian.
Oh, yes.
leave it to Adrian to go into a place with a type disadvantage and still walk out with a badge.
Well, there were other factors that led to my victory.
If it's all the same to you, I'll simply choose to believe you were the better trainer that day, and I'll give you a playful punch in the arm.
Thank you. I imagine it went well for you, Desmond.
Yes, it did. And I show him my badge as well.
Oh my gosh! That's amazing!
Yes. All of us. All three of us.
I release Silky out from her Pokeball as she, like, kind of coils up around Adrian, pokes her head over his shoulder, and just pokes him on the side of his face and is like, come on, we got this. We did great. It's like a very encouraging look as Adrian just kind of looks nervously. Yes, everything went well. Thank you, Silky.
Adrian, it amazes me how the discrepancy between how capable you are and how much confidence you have.
Thank you.
You are such a great trainer. You don't give yourself enough credit, is what I'm saying.
Well, I was nervous going into it.
Adrian, I think that my first assumption about your challenge was correct.
Look, if anyone asks, I'll just say that you won fair and square.
I mean, I did win fair and
I'm
square.
not saying he cheated.
No, that would be against the challenger's oath. You know, the oath we all took. As Jorla kind of eyes darting from side to side, just saying like, yeah, we know, but we're not going to mention it if anyone asks.
Wait, but I didn't cheat though. I didn't cheat.
Anyway, moving swiftly on. Do you guys think this is just something I want to do? Is there anywhere I can get like a pamphlet or like a travel guide? Because I'd like to know a little bit more about where we're going.
Briefly interrupting, because I feel like enough time has passed where this would occur, the doors of the Pokemon Center open up, and a woman in a white sweater and a brown jacket walks in. You see Eris, your traveling companion, and she waves you all. She's like, "Hi guys," and she walks over. How did it all go this morning?
It went well.
Yes, it went amazing. It was
We all
great.
have our badges.
Yes!
Congratulations, guys! That's good news.
Everyone get your badges out. We're gonna clink them together. Ready?
Yes, let's get a photo.
Of course.
Oh, yes, a photo! Wait. Eris, can you take our photo?
Yeah, of course.
I take off my melon bow and give it to her so she can take a picture.
Yeah, she'll go ahead and she'll take the picture. Go ahead, roll a d20 for her, Neon.
All right.
Please don't roll a 1. Please don't roll a 1.
That's a 9.
9, I know how we're going to flavor this. Y'all's outfits are dirty, mucky, torn up a little bit. So the photo, it looks fine, but your outfits, you kind of look like a bunch of woodsmen, essentially. You've been through a
imagine
lot in
we
the
are.
last week.
I imagine
Mm,
there's
guys.
a thick layer of sawdust on all of us.
Yeah, and a lot of dirt. Quite a few cuts in your outfits.
No, I didn't
Guys.
think about it We should get some new clothes before we head out.
I was thinking the same thing.
Before that, however, I'm going to go to the PC.
Adrian, yes, you go to the PC.
I'm gonna go down to Monica, pat her on the head. You did fantastic. You deserve some rest. As I'm gonna return her, send her back to the Dragon's Den, as I'm bringing Gauntlet and Heap into the party.
Yeah, a PAWC promo Pokeball returns to your hand, as well as I believe you caught Heap in a regular Pokeball.
Adrian looks very excited at his Pokeballs as he comes back to everyone else and is like, "Oh, I'm so happy."
It's liberating to have 3 of them with you, isn't it?
Very. But I'm excited to bring more of my friends along.
To the listeners, just so you all know, when I made this campaign, I decided to give them 2 because I thought they were going to get their first gym badges a lot sooner. Congratulations, you guys now all have 3 Pokemon in your party. Woo! Anyways, smash cut, you all go clothes shopping.
Yeah, let's split up and come back and all show each other our new outfits. Magical girl transformation sequence.
There you go. You all immediately depart, and then smash cut. You all return back to the Pokemon Center at the same time. What's everybody look like? Eris has been waiting for you, waiting at the Pokemon Center. What do you all look like? If there are any notable outfit changes, this being season 2 and all, I figured it could be fun. This is purely for flavor. There is no money that is being spent here.
Everyone knows that when you beat the gym challenge, you actually get 1 free outfit from the town that you got the badge from.
Not true, but funny. Continue. What do you look like, Jorah?
So I feel it would be wrong to get rid of the hat in a similar vein to Desmond. So we're going to keep the hat. I'm going to swap my glasses for ones that are more so kind of half moon shaped. A bit heavier on magnification to kind of look at stuff a bit better. Gonna keep the bag. I love the bag. Instead of this purplish button-down thing that I've been envisioning Jorah's been wearing, I imagine that instead now he's rocking a darker purple, but it is like a short-sleeved, 3/4 sleeve type dealio.
Okay.
But over top of that, he's got a black, cardigan, just in case it gets cold.
In the middle of Johtoan summer, yes. But yeah, sure.
Dude, ice types exist, and that is the only thing I'll say about it.
Hey,
because if
Johto's
I go
very
further-
mountainous. Johto's very mountainous. I get it.
As for the pants, I'm absolutely slapping on a nice black pair of cargo pants for my boy Jorah. Plenty of space to store bits and bobs.
Amazing, yeah.
And I'll finish it off with a good old pair of purplish hiking boots, because mountains.
Nice.
Adrian or Desmond, who wants to go next? Go.
I'll go next. Desmond is wearing the same blue flat cap he's been wearing, repaired and not ripped anymore and stuff. It's a new one.
Tragic.
I didn't throw the old one away.
Okay.
I still have that one because it's the one Zephyr used to sleep in. I still have it, but I've got a new hat. Same hat, new hat. I'm wearing a light blue with blue seaming. It's a moisture wicking Henley shirt, which is like a half button, but just not a collar. And a Gilliam vest, dark gray with a blue zipper. Some slim fitting cargo joggers that are dark gray with blue pockets. And light blue with black laces, waterproof hiking shoes. He's wearing a climbing seat harness in black, a black camping backpack with a side release buckle strap in the front, if you know what I'm talking about.
Kinda.
And he's got some rope hanging off his bag for the climbing gear and some straps with some carabiners also attached to the seat harness on his legs. That is the whole thing.
Adrian comes out wearing a very similar outfit. He is not stylish at all. He's got a new pair of black travel pants and a blue sweatshirt. But then also around his right wrist, he has a dragon type colored bracelet with a dragon type logo on it.
Eris will say, wow, you're all looking sharp. Here, let's try and get another picture. And let's go ahead and roll another picture check for y'all.
Yeah. That's an 18.
18, nice, yeah. Because this is a group photo, I will give you all a d4 of inspiration to add to any ability check for the next day.
Nice.
That is the benefit of the camera, if you recall, is that it can give you inspiration for good pictures. Meaningful
Oh, yeah.
photos, not just evidence.
Yeah, we've been
Whoop, whoop.
using it for evidence.
Yeah.
Whoop whoop, like Lottie.
Is the plan to still head to Ecruteak City? If we leave now, we should be able to get there by tomorrow around lunchtime.
Yeah,
yes,
that
I
was
believe so.
my understanding. Do you know, Eris, if the dance theater is still there?
I believe so, yes. It's maybe a little smaller than it was when I was a kid, but it's still there, yeah.
Oh, okay. Cool. I would just be interested in checking that out. I read about it in a travel guide one time, but I've never seen it before, because I've never been here before.
Yeah, it's been overtaken a little bit in the last couple years. There's a few movie theaters in the city now, and those have been real popular instead now.
Ah, figures. That makes sense.
I'm just excited to learn more about Johto itself. I think I heard somewhere Ecruteak has a lot of history behind it.
Yes, there is a lot of history. There's the towers. There might be a couple of other locations nearby. I don't particularly know. The towers are the main thing, though.
Well, regardless, if we're going to be here for the foreseeable future, I'd like to know at least a little bit more than what we can find in travel guides and maps. I want to know why the people here feel the way they do about things. And also investigate more about this Challenger's Oath that was issued against Faulkner. If there's a place we're going to learn about it, Ecruteak seems like a good place to start.
I didn't even think of that. Before we hit the road, is there any supplies we need to get?
Supplies we need, yes. I have 10 Poké Dollars to my name.
Ah, I see. Well, that's okay. We can spot you. I mean, I know you told me I don't need to pay you back, but I do owe you for the incubator you got me for Sitya.
Well, I'll try not to run up too big of a tab.
Does that mean you guys are gonna go shopping before you leave?
Yeah, mainly because I know we need Pokemon food and... Well, actually, if it's a day and a half, I should be good on...
It's not, I said, no, it's about midday at this point. You'll get there by lunchtime tomorrow. It's a day, it's not a day and a half.
Oh, okay, that's my bad. I'm good on food in that case. The main thing I'd want is, just, like, some potions before going out.
I'm actually completely good then. I'll just spot Jorah whatever he needs.
I'm trying to think of like actual Pokemarts in the games and what I would get at this point. The answer is everything is spent on Pokeballs, which is not how you play the game now.
Yeah, you can get stuff, like, you can get travel food, so, like, that would be considered rations, which would be, like, dried meats, some fruits and nuts. You can get Pokemon food for your Pokemon so that you're not having to, like, scrounge anything up. If you guys have Pokemon food enough already to travel the one day that it'll take to get to Ecruteak, you'll be fine. There's camping gear you can always buy. Obviously, the regular supplies of, like, Pokeballs, medicine, etc.
I will buy 2 potions and a Pokeball. Or a basic ball.
You go to the Pokemart. Whoop! Lottie the Whooper greets you.
We love Lottie.
Bert, the owner of the Pokemart, greets you and he's like, hey, I see you're stocking up for a last-minute trip out. Where are you going?
We're going to Ecruteak City.
Ah, lovely place this time of year. Nice and warm. There's a few city parks. Always the theaters are bustling.
Actually, I've got a question for you if you know about it.
Oh, yeah, sure. What's up?
I remember reading a while back when I was working under Rowan that Ecruteak has a lot of historical significance, and I could learn a lot about the history of Johto from there. Actually just short-circuited. What was that?
We're all short-circuiting.
If I want to learn more about that, where do you suggest I would start?
Oh, I would guess probably that tower out there. That's probably the oldest landmark here in Johto, ever since Brass Tower burned down. That was years ago. Years and years ago, before I was even alive.
The old tower in Ecruteak. Alright, I'll have to give it a stop.
Yeah, it'll be Bell Tower you'll be looking for. Sort of a sister site to Sprout Tower out here, but I believe Sprout Tower's I think it's a little younger. I don't know. I don't pay too much attention, I just make sure the shelves are stocked.
Well, thanks for the information either way. I'll be gathering some supplies, and my friend Desmond here will cover the tab.
Yes. And while I'm here, do you have one of those like cylinder portable stove devices?
Yeah, I got one. I can go grab it from the back.
Perfect. That would be great.
500 Poké Dollars.
Perfect.
What are you all buying?
Jorah will be grabbing I'll say 2 potions, and I'm trying to think if there's anything else I would really want right now. I forget, do they sell berries at this one?
They do not.
Okay, then I think I'll just kind of mimic Adrian's order with, it was what, 2 potions and a Pokeball?
Yes.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay. That will be 750 from each of you, and then 500 from Desmond.
So just 1250 from me then. Perfect.
Yes. And we will say, Desmond, you can just call that a cooking set, honestly. Or cook's utensils, that's what it would be.
Cool.
It is, maybe to your dismay, since you asked for a portable one, it is in the same vein as your portable Melon Company tent. It is a Melon Company portable cook's utensils set.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, they out here doing that Capsule Corp bullshit.
Except they don't
Pokeball
have any of the
technology has
capsules.
Pokeball technology has existed for a while. I'm surprised it took this long, you know?
Yeah, that's fair, yeah. After you buy everything, and Eris is just like, anything else before we go? Any last minute errands?
Should be fine until we get to Ecruteak.
No, not for me. Thanks.
As well.
Okay. And when you guys give the word, you guys can be off.
I say let's get going.
Okay. Exiting out of Violet City, you go back out to Route 36 westward. The first leg of your travel will take you through the prairie clearing outside Violet City's west gate. Jorah, you were here earlier this morning. A few tree stumps have been repurposed into picnic tables and a few kids play around in the grass. The road here splits south to Route 35 and Mount Union, and west further along Route 36. A karate man is alongside a small humanoid Pokemon raking rocks. And amongst the kids playing, one girl kind of wanders around. Do you guys want to do anything here in the first leg of travel as you go through Route 36?
Jorah has a small thing if no one else has anything.
I don't have anything.
Go right ahead.
All right, Jorah is just going to kind of yell out to the man in the karate gi and give him a wave.
Yeah, he'll boom, smashes a rock, and his Pokemon next to him claps and then practices, and then you wave, and he's like, "Oh, hi!" He raises the thumb in the air. You good? You get that sorted?
It's a work in progress.
You know, if you ever need to learn some self-defense, I'm always willing to teach you.
I'll keep that in mind. As Jorah will kind of look to the other two and just say, I was trying to get closer to Busby today, and this man nearly started a Pokemon battle. I had to stop him quite fast.
You know, actually, I do have a question for him.
Just to clarify for the karate man,
Yes.
the martial artist. That's the term. That's the term I've been thinking of.
Yes. I want to kind of sheepishly wave to him. Hello. I have a question if I could ask you.
He's like, yes, what?
I send out Gauntlet. I'm looking to train my Pancham Gauntlet here. I was wondering if you would be up for like a friendly battle or something.
That'll be wonderful for, Punch over here. And you see this, once again, small Pokemon kind of looks like he's got like some brown pants, maybe? Pinkish skin, little like spikes on top of his head, jumping around, punching into rocks. As the karate man is talking to you, that Pokemon jumps down onto a rock. The rock does not budge, and he just raises his hand, and his trainer doesn't see this, but the Pokemon is just like, oh, ow. It's like when you like, it's like the Peter Griffin thing where you hit his leg, but it's
Yeah.
with his hand, and it's this Pokemon. And the karate man doesn't notice at all, but he's definitely enthusiastic about doing a sparring match.
All right. Gauntlet, let's do this.
And I guess we'll do a trainer battle here real quick. What'd you get?
That is a 7.
He got a 14. I'm not even going to bother with an initiative counter. Punch the Tyrogue is going to start the battle off with a fake out and try and flinch you. He got an 8 to hit.
That will miss.
Yeah, Punch leaps forward, claps his hands in front of Gauntlet, but Gauntlet didn't notice what happened. She was moving her pot off of her head, her metal kettle. It's Gauntlet's turn.
All right, Gauntlet, let's go for an arm thrust.
Oh, goodness. Yeah, go ahead, roll to hit.
Oh no, that is a natural 20, an 18, a 15, a 13, and a 16.
Hold up. Obviously the 20 hits, the 16 hits. Yeah, I think all of those are gonna hit, actually.
Oh gosh.
So, roll 5 damage dice and add your bonuses.
Should it be 6 because of the crit?
Oh yeah, it should be 6 because of the crit.
Gauntlet said, I want this battle over. Y'all gotta get to Ecruteak.
I got 16 damage.
With 5 powerful boom, 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 blasts forward. Punch, the Tyro gets pushed back. Just gets up and is still fighting.
Oh my gosh, Gauntlet!
Gauntlet chuckles.
That is my turn.
Yeah. Nick, the karate man, is like, oh no, punch! Use your secret technique, rock smash! And Punch is like kind of ditzy and thrown off balance from the strike, and with a natural 1, the rock smash hits empty air a mile away from Gauntlet, and Gauntlet kind of chuckles and laughs.
Hey, Gauntlet, let's go for a tackle this time!
Roll to hit.
That's a 19.
19 hits, roll damage.
That's gonna be 5 normal type damage.
With a mighty tackle, boom, Gauntlet throws this confused, ditzy Tyrogue into the air, and swirls show up in Tyrogue's eyes. And Nick will be like, wow, you did good, Punch, and he'll take out a Pokeball and return him. Pancham of yours is mighty impressive. I don't see many of those around here.
Yeah, I caught her in Goldenrod City. I haven't used her in many battles, Gauntlet. You must have been raring to go. As I will high five Gauntlet.
Nick will say, you know, if you want, I could try and teach you Rock Smash, and he motions towards the bundle of boulders off to his left.
I would love that, actually. I'm hoping to train Gauntlet with some new moves.
Absolutely, here. It's important, and he'll do a demonstration of Rock Smash. He demonstrates it. Punch is unconscious. It's important to put all your might and shoulder weight and body into the strike. But more importantly, it's about hitting the right spot. You want to find the weak point. It's about identifying that. You see?
Sir, question.
Yeah, what?
I have this rufflet.
Is Prismaria out?
Yeah, I point to him. I have this rufflet. I think he's a rufflet. I've never seen one with this color feather, but I think he's a rufflet. Do you think you could teach him Rock Smash?
I don't know, it might be hard for a bird. And Prismary will step up and do a Fury attack to show no, I'm serious. And I want you to make a charisma check for Prismary.
Okay. Okay, that's a 13.
Yeah, Prismary's display is impressive, and Nick will be like, all right, fine, I can teach you both. Like I said, find the weak point, then strike and put your whole body into it, and make sure you have a good foundation so you can do that, all right? And I want Gauntlet and Prismary to make 3 checks each, one at a time, just so that things are easy. All of these are DC, I'm gonna say, we'll say DC 10, because this is just so you can get the move with the learning tag. Then you'll have to practice it in the future. You just need to pass 2 of these, so DC 10 on 2 out of 3 of these. First off, make a wisdom check for finding the weak point in the rock, a constitution check for getting a good foundation, and then a strength check for breaking that weak point in the rock. So go ahead.
Gauntlet rolled a nat 20 on the wisdom check. Gauntlet rolled a 19 on the constitution check. And then a 5 on the strength check.
But you pass anyways. You needed 2 out of 3 of them. Gauntlet, very keenly, she's good at this. She's good at judging what will rile people up, perhaps, and she determines what will rile this rock up. She gets a good, nice, solid foundation. She's a panda. She's got a little bit of heft to her feet, so it's very easy for her. And then it seems she's a little too small as she, whoo, her fist, boom, connects with the rock, and just a little bit of dust falls off. And Nick's like, you know, you're getting there. You'll get there. Keep practicing and you'll get it. You have learned Rock Smash, but you have the learning tag for it. It is a D6 fighting type damage, single target, attack roll with strength. On a 19 or higher, the target's AC is reduced by 1. Desmond, what did Prismary get?
Prismary, getting too excited, doesn't take too long to try and find the weak spot, and rolled a 7.
Okay.
And also, still being very eager, flapping his wings, lifted himself off the ground a little bit and didn't have that great of a foundation. He rolled another 7.
Okay.
And then being in the air and with the other factors and not having an arm, using his beak instead, rolled a 9 to try and hit the rock.
Prismir doesn't get it at all, and Nick's like, I think I might have been right. It might be a little hard for a bird to get that move. Sorry, that's all I can do for you.
Ah, you've got other good moves, Prismary. It's fine.
Stance looked great, Gauntlet. Power could use a little bit, but we'll work on that. As I'm ready to
But
move on.
thank you, Nick.
Yeah, of course. Take care.
Thank you for the battle.
Yeah, of course, you're welcome, strangers whose names I never received. And he goes back to punching rocks.
That's funny. I'm not gonna tell him my name because that's funny.
Yeah, this group of weird kids showed up, knocked out my Tyrogue, and then left.
To be fair, it was a sparring match. Oh, I guess it was a spar. He paid you back by teaching you a move. He's not giving you money. Exiting the prairie, you eventually go back into the once thick forest. With the injunction here, however, against SAR in place now, no buzzsaws are heard anymore. But a nervous tension still fills the space. It's almost too quiet. You're all unused to it. Somebody go ahead and roll me a d20.
I'll do it. That's an 18.
There's a quiet stretch, and then all of a sudden, everybody begins to hear a loud munching into a tree, and you hear a as a trunk of a tree, maybe like just 10-20 feet up ahead, crashes in front of the road, and a little beaver Pokemon waddles out from the forest onto the path by this tree and begins gnawing on it again.
Is this a
It's the
Bidoof?
Doof.
And you see very quickly, like a buzzsaw begins chewing off the top of this tree. You see that? How do you all react?
Jorah is gonna look over. Would I be able to recognize that it is in fact a Bidoof?
Absolutely. These guys love to hang out on the beach just outside of Rowan's lab.
Oh, it's a Bidoof. That's
A what?
a Bidoof. It's a Pokemon that, well, just like he's doing right now, creates dams in nearby rivers. They used to hang out by Rowan's lab all the time. They're actually kind of a nuisance sometimes. But
Oh.
it's alright. Who could be mad at that face?
Oh,
Well,
nice.
he's just doing his business. Should we leave him be to it?
There's a part of me that wants to take him with us, but... Jorah looks down at Busby's Pokeball. As much as it would be nice to have a water type with us, at least eventually, I think I unfortunately have bigger problems first.
Oh, Bidoof evolves into a water type?
Yes, evolves into Bebarrel. It's pretty much the same, just larger, grows a bigger tail. Still retains those big buck teeth, though.
Oh, sounds cute.
I imagine it looks adorable.
It does. And it's not too shabby in a combat scenario either. As long as you can keep it pointed in the right direction, of course. Can Jorah pet the Bidoof?
Make a Pokemon handling check as you approach it. Now, you guys do have to go either around the tree or over the tree with how it fell. It fell onto the walking path, so you definitely have to approach the Bidoof in some way.
Approach the Bidoof. Alright, I'm going to try to walk up and just pet this little guy.
Absolutely, go for it.
That is a 17.
Yeah, he lets you pet him. He gives a little roll. He's very happy about it. Not like he rolls, but like his voice rolls. He's pleased. And he like looks at his tree and looks at you, and he's got a wide eye and like a wide look in his eye. You're not sure what he's doing. If you want to make a check, you can.
Sure. I'll make a check to see if I can determine what he's gonna do with this tree. I'm going to burn a jury rig knowledge.
Sure. How are you jerry-rigging your knowledge of this?
Alright, hear me out. So, these guys can be a little bit of a menace, as shown in Legends Arceus. I believe that Bidoof kind of have this pigeon thing to them, where they will just kind of grab random parts to build their dams. So in my head, I'm like, okay, he doesn't want to just grab anything. There's something specific about this tree that he's picked to make whatever dam he's trying to make, but there's no water. So, is he trying to make a barrier, or is this going to be his house?
Okay, I see. Go for it.
18.
18. That's high enough where you'll get both things. Deduction-wise, you're able to realize this Bidoof is a little wet, but you're not familiar with any running rivers around here. Based off of that and the largeness of this tree, there's a good chance he's going to use it for his home. You see he is like trying to break it down into smaller pieces and chunks. He's like gnawed a few of the branches off as well. That's what you get with that. You've also noticed with him looking to you and back to the tree and back to you and back to the tree and back to you and back to the tree, he is specifically wondering if you're here to help him move it.
I'll kind of give him a sad chuckle and say, no, my friend, I'm sorry. I wouldn't be able to move this thing. We need someone strong who could move this, and probably a few people.
I look to Desmond. I look at Gauntlet's
Slow head
Pokeball.
turn to Desmond and Gauntlet.
You know, I mean, it might take a while out of our schedules. We could go back and get, what was his name, Nick? I bet he could move this thing.
Oh, we can do it.
I don't know. I feel like I should... Bleh. A sentence over. I didn't say any of that.
I could try.
Adrian's gonna send out Gauntlet, and he's gonna see if two of them can pick it up. Desmond, do you want to help?
Why not?
Before we do that, actually, Jorah's going to look back at the Bidoof and say, where do you want this tree to go, little guy?
He grins at the question and begins waddling off into the forest.
Oh boy.
Okay, let's see how far he wants us to take it. I'm gonna follow him.
He turns around after a moment and tilts his head confused as you follow him. And he looks at the tree and looks at you and looks at the tree and
I'm
looks at
supposed to
you.
pick it up first.
I love this little goober.
Alright.
Doof!
All right, we're carrying a tree.
Alright. We're carrying a tree.
Is it just you trainers and Gauntlet, or are any other Pokemon helping out?
I'll send out Baskerville. Maybe he can help out a little.
Okay.
All of my Pokemon are small.
Yeah.
All of your Pokemon are small or infants.
There are
See,
smaller branches. There are smaller branches that could be transported. No size too small.
All of my Pokemon are carrying sticks then? Yeah.
Quick question: if Heap helps out, will Heap burn through the wood?
What is Heap?
Poison.
He is a glob of chemical waste.
You know what? That's a very good point.
I had a thought, and I want a DM opinion on it.
Mm-hmm.
If I sent out Juice, could I maybe, like... Actually, before I even ask that, do we have rope?
I think you have a little bit of rope.
Yes, I have rope. I
You
have
do
rope.
have string shot as well.
I was going to say maybe we could have String Shot act as like a rope adjacent thing that we could pull the log, so that way it's maybe a little easier on us.
I'd let you use half of string shot's power points to give plus 20 to this group check.
Sure, you know what? I'll take that.
Cool. I want anybody who is helping with the big trunk to roll a strength check. This is a group check. You need a certain number to pass.
Done and done.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
I'm pulling my calculator out. Starting off with 20. I will say Eris will help. Oh, she did well. Eris got an 18. She would let Leppa, the Fanpy, help. Fanpy got a 12. Jorah, what did you and your Pokemon get?
So Jorah got a straight up 0 because of a natural 1, and Baskerville got a 1.
Okay. Desmond, what did you and your Pokemon get?
Desmond rolled a 21, and Prismary, who probably stubbornly refused to not help with the tree, rolled an 11.
Okay. Adrian.
I rolled a 4, and Gauntlet rolled an 11.
Okay. Does anyone, before I tell you your total, does anyone want to use one of their D4 inspirations from the picture?
I will.
I also will.
Using the inspiration immediately, understood.
That turns my
'Cause
4
why
into
not?
a 5.
just tell me the totals on your dice. Oh, we're all using it on the tree.
I rolled a 1.
Okay.
Desmond rolled a 3.
Uh-huh.
Jorah got a 4.
Okay. So here's the funny thing. You guys needed a 100. With Desmond's, which was rolled first, his inspiration, you got 101.
Ah.
That's kind of funny.
So the rest of you, you're able to help move this large tree trunk, and any other smaller Pokemon are able to help bring twigs, and a small pond is a 1/10 of a mile away. And this Bidoof motions for the tree to be set down near it. And he's grinning and delightful, and he's so happy that you helped him.
I will go down.
Glad we could help, little Bidoof.
Jorah is panting heavily, just, oh, my back. Ooh, I pulled something.
Adrian will kneel down to the Bidoof. Well, I hope you can make a nice home out of this. As I will turn back to everyone else. Oh, that has me pooped. Good job,
Do you
Gauntlet.
guys need to rest?
No, I think we can keep going. This is a good.
Jorah said he pulled something.
Ecruteak's not too far away. I'll be all right.
We still have over a night of travel to go. Sit down. That's Eris talking.
Sit down, let me put some athletic tape on your ankle.
Thank you, Desmond. As Jorah will sit down and just kind of like wince. Ooh, yep. Lift with your legs. Lift with your legs.
Make a medicine check, Desmond.
Okay.
I know that like technically this wouldn't happen, I guess. I rolled a 0.
Marissa will help you, so get a advantage on the check.
Okay, well that's a 10 medicine check.
After like maybe 10-15 minutes of Desmond and Eris walking you through how to help your back drawer, you feel a little better. You're still a little tense, but you'll have to keep an eye on it maybe. During that time, the Bidoof swims to the bottom of the pond and comes back with a thing. You guys helped it. You all passed. That was not an easy check to pass. What am I gonna give you? Bidoof will come back out of the water, and he will have a chunk of gold ore for you all. And he'll jump up and down in gratitude.
Why, thank you. We appreciate it a lot.
Thank you, little Bidoof.
Hopefully one day we'll cross paths again and you'll have grown into a strong, valiant bee barrel. Ooh, and hopefully I won't throw my back out again.
That would be ideal.
Bidoof nudges it towards one of you who wants to take the gold ore.
Jorah will pick it up and just kind of weigh it in his hands.
Let me carry it for you.
All right. I'd like to get this appraised soon, though.
Yeah, absolutely. But don't want you carrying any extra weight right now.
Fair point. I'll hand the gold to Desmond.
I will put it in my bag.
Alright. Shall we get going, everyone? I as
Jorah
well.
will rest against Desmond's shoulder as we walk, just saying, you know, it's refreshing to see something like that.
Yeah, Pokemon out in nature, having a good time.
For once, seeing a tree cut down isn't actually that bad. Well, as long as it's just that one. I can't wait to visit this route afterwards, and that tree has been joined by like 15 other trees.
It's a Bidoof palace. As you all get back onto the main road and continue on traveling through the quieter now forest, eventually you come to a part with hedges of flowers that line a portion of the path, a clear sign of Pierre's influence. After a moment, it exits the forest and comes to the edge of a hill, grassy and filled with life, where the route splits into two once more. One route goes downhill and continues westward, while the other turns rightward towards the north. A sign points west that says National Park and Goldenrod City, while another points north and says Ecruteak City.
Well, I don't exactly think we need to head back to Goldenrod.
Desmond doesn't even acknowledge the sign and keeps going towards Ecruteak.
Marching to the beat of your own drum, I see.
Well, we already made the decision. We know where we're going.
Fair enough.
Fair.
Jorah will adjust his hat, and we will keep moving towards Ecruteak.
Yeah, absolutely. As you turn northward onto Route 37, the beginning of this road follows the plateaus made by the three major mountains of Johto: Mount Union, Mount Mortar, and Mount Thorn. The forests here along Route 37 are much fuller than those of Route 36. Without much incline and with a clear path to travel without obstruction, though, the walk is fairly easy. Someone go ahead and roll me a d20. Oh, sorry, not a d20, not a d20, a d12.
I shall. That's an 8.
An 8. As you're all walking along the road, everybody make a perception check. Blank, blank, blank.
Okay. That's a 13.
12.
8.
Adrian, you will be the one who notices this. As you all walk and occasionally take rests, every once in a while, Adrian, you'll hear a blank, 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 blank behind you all.
I'll turn around and.
When you turn around, there's nothing there immediately following you. What do you do?
Everyone, hold up really quick. I want to look around again, or listen in on that sound.
Yeah, no check needed. There is no sound now, as you've stopped and looked around.
Hello, is someone following us?
We don't mean you any harm. We just are a little confused.
There's no response.
I don't hear anything.
Are there bushes around or anything?
Oh, there's a forest.
I want to go looking around, like, edge of the forest.
What are you looking for?
I'm gonna look in the treetops, because if we can't see it on the ground, that's probably up in the air. That's a 19.
19. Nothing in the treetops. However, peeking around a corner, there's a mushroom that definitely wasn't there when you were walking. Now remember, you're looking behind you, so you had passed by that tree. And peeking around that tree, there's a mushroom that wasn't there before.
I would like to inspect the mushroom.
Okay, I guess investigation check.
That's a 13.
That sure is not a mushroom. It has two eyes. Blank, open up, and it begins running away. Blank, 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 with two long root-like legs. But they're not super root-like. They're more like mushroom stalks.
Wait, is this a shroomish?
No, this thing's tall. Long legs, spindly legs.
It's a toad. It's cool.
And it's running away. It got startled. You got up in its face, Adrian, and it's running away.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to startle you there. I have such bad habit of doing that.
You do, don't you?
Can I try and, like, calm it down?
Make a Pokemon handling check.
Okay.
I was like, "Mwah!" And begins, "Mwah, mwah, 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 mwah."
That's a 13?
It's like still a little anxious, but it definitely slows down and like jogs in place for a moment. It's maybe like 20 feet away from you into the forest.
Oh, I'm so sorry that I scared you.
What is that exactly?
I'm not exactly sure. It kind of looks like a tentacle, but it's on land.
Maybe a Terracool?
I don't...
Can I see if Desmond would know what a toad's cool is?
I mean, anyone who wants to can make a nature check, yeah.
I will gladly make one. That's a 16.
That's a 4.
Adrian, you will, with the 16, honestly, I'm gonna say that's not enough.
That's fair.
Yeah, you don't know what this is.
Well, I don't know exactly what to call you, but I'm sorry for disturbing you. I'll be on my way now. Bye.
Bye.
Okay. That was interesting.
As you wave goodbye, the toad school runs away.
Weird
Oh,
little guy.
Do you know anything about a tentacle that can walk on land?
Nothing's coming to my mind either. Though, interesting
No.
that it seemed to have been following us?
I mean, maybe it was just watching us. Maybe doesn't see many people. I don't know.
Well, if we hear something similar to that, we'll have to keep our ears out. Next time, let's see if we can get a little closer. and Jorah will begin hitting the trail.
Yeah, let's go.
After a little more walking at this point, the sun will begin to set. You still have a few more hours to go until you reach Ecruteak City tomorrow, so with grumbling bellies, hurt backs, and waning daylight, it's probably best to begin making camp. You set up tents, you cook a little bit, you eat. Is there anything briefly you want to do while camping?
I will purify some water.
Sure. Make a survival check. You're not proficient with cooking utensils, so you don't get your proficiency bonus, but you're able to do this because you have a cooking utensil set.
Yeah. I got a 12.
You're able to, I'll say, like 2 liters of water you're able to purify before it comes time for you to go to bed.
Wait. Does anyone have any tea bags or anything?
I don't. I probably should have brought some from the Dragon's Den before I left.
It's okay.
Sadly, I've got nothing on me. Though I really, really enjoy something lemony right now.
I don't have any lemons. Sorry.
It's fine. Water's probably better anyways.
While the water is boiling, Desmond is writing in his journal.
Jorah is going to send out Juice, kind of sprawl out in front of the fire as much as he can anyway. He'll just be warming his hands and saying, finally glad to be out of Violet City.
Adrian will sit down and send out Silky. Yes, it's quite nice to be on the road again.
Can't believe that in such a short time we managed to kick up so much trouble. I honestly didn't think it was possible.
Oh, if that's what life outside the Dragon's Den is going to be, it's going to be an exciting ride to say the least.
Well, with you around, this seems like what life outside the Dragon's Den is like. I'm thankful to have you guys, though. I can't imagine having to travel this whole region alone, stranded.
No, not at all. Speaking of stranded, I really need to keep checking in on those bullet train stations. I forget if there's one in Ecruteak, but there's another one in another town. I'm going to have to help get those up and running if I can.
Olivine City.
It's in Olivine City.
It goes from Olivine to Goldenrod all the way out to Kanto.
When we get to Olivine, we're probably going to have to stay there for a little bit longer than we'd like, just fixing that and getting it up and running as much as we can.
I don't see a problem. We'd be helping the people out.
We'd be helping people and their Pokemon. And I don't mind some extra time to train for the gym challenge.
Yeah, that fairy type is going to be quite difficult to get through. I mean,
We all have poison types. We'll be fine.
yes, but fairy is not exactly a weaker type, and looks at Silky. Some of us are going to be at quite the disadvantage.
Oh, don't I know it about fairy types? And I look over at Mistral, who is, at the current moment, has she's holding her flower by, like, the bottom green stem part, and is holding it up to a laying down Scythier, who is nursing on the main central stamen of the flower.
Oh, that's adorable.
She gets very drowsy now that the sun is not out, and Scythier basically falls asleep almost immediately, conserving energy. Eris is off to the side. She's journaling as well, a little nervously. Leppa is out honking her trunk.
I'll actually turn over to Eris. Say, Eris, I have a question.
Yeah, what?
Oh.
Sorry, what's up, Adrian?
Why are you going to Ecruteak, if I may?
Oh, I thought I had mentioned it.
Yeah, her mentor lives there.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember now, yes!
He actually might know a thing or two about the towers and the history as well that you're thinking about, Jorah. He's traveled quite a lot, and he was really fascinated with the ancient legends of Johto. He ended up settling down in Ecruteak because of the old stories around the burned tower and everything, and he made pals with Morty and learned a little more that way. So, anyways, all that's to say, he might have some answers for you if you're interested.
I very much am. I would love to learn more about this wonderful place, especially considering we're going to be here for quite a long time.
Sounds good.
Can I make an insight check into Eris? She sounds a little down.
Yeah, anyone who wants to can.
That's a 13.
Adrian, you're definitely picking up some nervous energy from her. She's trying to, like, act like it's nothing, though.
Eris, everything alright?
Yeah, it's nothing. Don't worry about it. Just, taps her pen to her journal. Putting my thoughts down on the paper, as it were.
Okay, just, we're your friends. Let us know if everything's okay. Well, we're here for you, if anything's going on.
Like I said, it's nothing. She'll, like, put her journal away and the pen away and everything, and if there's some food by the fire, she'll join you all there, eat a little bit. I don't really get to see a night sky like this very often, with Goldenrod City as bright as it is. She motions to, like, the stars above. It is quite nice.
It's beautiful out.
Away from all the bright lights and loud sounds.
Yeah, I miss it. I used to stargaze with my mentor all the time when I traveled with him as a kid.
Yeah, skies like this is one of the reasons I would camp out. And, well, if you know anything about Lumios, you know how bright it is at night. And you don't get skies like this in the city.
We get these nights all the time in Blackthorn City. It's not as bright as it would be at Blackthorn, but it's great nonetheless. I'd love to take you all there someday.
I bet the view from the Dragon's Den is astounding. Only a handful of places in Sinnoh I could think of could rival that.
The only lovelier thing than the night sky there is the people I've met.
Aw, thanks.
Once this whole PAWC situation is truly over and we find who's responsible and all that, it would be our next adventure.
After stargazing for a little bit, Eris will get up. She'll play fetch with Leppa. She'll let Sheep out of his Pokeball to rest and stretch, and eventually she'll get ready for bed and cozy up to Sheep to keep warm.
Part of me kind of wants to see what kind of night Pokemon are around here.
Do you stay up?
Yeah, I'll stay up like an extra hour just looking for some night Pokemon.
Okay. Does everybody else go to sleep?
I do. Squall, though, will stay up with Adrian on his own accord. And
Okay.
Scythier is looking for Zephyr because she usually cozies up with him at night because he's warm.
Oh.
And she's sad there and comes to sleep in the bag that Desmond has.
Is everybody out of their Pokeballs, Desmond?
Yeah.
Make an insight check for Prismary real quick.
As Prismary or like for him?
As Prismary.
All right, that is a 16.
Scythier is not hiding it. Prismary will notice and would probably mosey on over to warm up the little child, the plant dinosaur.
Yeah, sweet. Absolutely, he'll do that. That's sweet.
Dora, are your Pokemon out of their Pokeballs?
You know that's a loaded question.
I feel like it's an important question.
We've established Juice is. I feel like Baskerville is. I will have Busby's Pokeball kind of out. We've established they can hear at least a little bit. So, I don't know. I'm maybe just the more calming like aura of the situation might do something. Jorah himself is not going to be moving around too much for this simply because we've established he's thrown out something in his back.
So, Jorah, is Busby in the Pokeball, or are you letting him out of the Pokeball? That felt unclear.
I think Busby will stay in the Pokeball for now.
Okay.
What about your other guys?
Baskerville and Juice are out, yes. After what happened, I need to make sure Busby doesn't try to up and attack me.
Jorah, Desmond, Eris go to sleep. Adrian, you're searching around for a Pokemon.
Yeah.
I'll say since you're
You have Squall
actively
with you.
searching, you do have Squall with you. So Neon, you can roleplay as Squall whenever you want.
Sweet.
Go ahead, Adrian, make a survival check since you're searching for a Pokemon.
Okay. Oh, that's a 21.
I'll let you roll 2d12 and then I'll give you hints and you can choose which path to take, which hint to pursue.
Those are 2 3s.
That's actually perfect because 3 has multiple options. You find, over the course of your wandering, you hear a cooing in the night And then you find a trail of cream feathers, and they seem to lead in different directions. The noise, one way, the feather trail, another way.
I'm going to turn to Squall and I'm going to tell him, Squall, you might want to get Desmond. It looks like another flying type is around.
I don't know how he sounds. I tried to do this. Yeah, I tried to do the Zubat cry from the games and it didn't work. Anyway, and he'll absolutely fly back and flap around Desmond's face.
Desmond, you wake up.
Oh, Squall, what? Something. Desmond runs out of his tent in a panic. He assumes something's attacking. And when everything's quiet. What? Oh, Squall, what's going on?
He's like tugging at your shirt.
He's trying to lead me. Yep, and I'll follow him. Okay, where? Desmond's wiping the sleepy off his eyes still. Where are we going?
After a little bit, you will come to Adrian, Desmond. You're still sort of like half asleep.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Adrian, what?
Okay, I was looking around for
Are you
some
all
Pokemon.
right?
I'm fine. I was looking around for some Pokemon, and I think there's either a Hoot or another Pokemon nearby.
Oh,
As I'll point to the cream-colored feathers.
cream feathers. Like a Pidgey?
It's very close.
Maybe? That sounds like a Hoot. Kind of. I can't really tell. I'm still waking up. Yeah, let's check it out.
All right,
I'll go this way towards the Hoot.
I'll go the cream-colored way then.
What's everybody's fast perception?
14.
13.
What is Squall's, since Squall is out?
Squall. His is 12.
Okay. I need to know. Does a 14 hit Squall, since Squall is the only one out of the Pokeball right now?
14 does hit Squall.
Swooping down from a treetop
Oh.
in the night, a large owl pecks at Squall, dealing 7 points of flying type damage immediately.
Huh.
Ooh.
And I want you both to roll initiative.
Both of us? Okay.
Both of you. This happens basically immediately after you guys finish talking.
That is a 14.
Got a nat 20 for a 23.
Only rolled a 6. Desmond, top of the round. Squall just got pecked.
It's dark, but Squall can tell what's going on. Squall, if you can see what hit you, shoot it with a poison sting. And that's what I'm gonna do.
Squall gets to roll to attack at normal.
Sweet. That's a 19 to hit.
Roll damage. As Squall immediately shoots out a couple poisonous needles from his mouth.
That's 3 poison type damage.
3 poison type damage. Does anything else happen?
I was about to say that. Poisons the target on attack roll 15 plus. So whatever he hit, poisoned now. And I, Desmond, would like to use a potion on Squall.
Yeah, absolutely, you can. 2d8 plus 2 with potions. That's your turn, Desmond. Are you moving at all? You're in just the woods. There's probably trees and bushes around. You can always run back to camp if you want, but that's maybe a minute or 2 away.
Yeah, I'm standing my ground. We're good.
What'd you roll for Squall's heal?
14, and he only has 10 hit points. He's back up to full.
Cool. Adrian, you're up.
I'm gonna take Heap's Pokeball, send him out. All right, it's your first time. Let's do this.
Heap comes out. A terrible smell fills the air.
Yup. I, as Adrian, want to try and make a perception check to find where this Hoot is to help guide Heap's poison gas.
Go ahead and make a perception check with disadvantage because it's dark out here, Adrian. You've only got the starlight and the moonlight.
That is 8.
You are not sure. It definitely went off, I will say, towards your right. Like when you were walking into the forest, it was off to your right. So if you're like facing where it struck, you know the direction where it went. You're just not sure where it is.
I'm going to point in that direction and just say, all right, Heap, try and go for a poison gas in that direction.
Ooh, a terrible miasma spews out from Heap's mouth. What is the range on poison gas?
It is a 15-foot line.
Okay, I'll say roll a d4. We'll see what kind of angle you get.
That's a 2.
2. Poison gas goes forward, and there is no reaction from whatever is beyond the light, beyond the dark, behind the woods.
Darn. That is my turn.
Okay. It is the Pokemon's turn. Thickened and weakened, it still wants food. This creature is going to whoop out from the dark once more. Both of you can make a quick perception check as it gets close to you. Going in for a peck attack again against Squall. That's going to be a 7 to hit this time, though.
That does miss. And I rolled 13 on perception.
Will this be at disadvantage?
Yes, it's at disadvantage.
Wait, why
Never
did
mind,
put
I
my-
didn't roll 13 on perception.
That should be a 16.
That's going to be 12.
Well, both of you will see this is a large owl Pokemon with 2 great horns swiping out towards Squall as it misses and then goes back into the dark.
Oh,
It does take some poison damage at the end of its turn. Desmond, you just saw this very big bird fly by.
oh, that's... Adrian, that's a Noctowl.
Oh no!
Squall, friend absorb.
Go ahead, Squall! Boop bum bam!
That's a nat 1.
Squall misses. The absorbing energy, he pulls it from a tree instead.
Oh, hey, nice. Now's not exactly the time to drink tree sap, Squall. That's my turn.
Adrian, you're up.
Since I saw what direction it went in, can I guide Heap's poison gas in that direction then?
You can. It's still going to be disadvantage, so what that's going to be for Noctowl, I know it's a gas. For what that's going to be for Noctowl is it's going to just be advantage on the save.
Yeah, it's gonna be a con save, DC 10.
Hey, 9!
Hey! It's gonna take 2 poison damage.
Cool.
And nothing else, because it's already poisoned.
Yeah.
As Heap is gonna position himself near Squall.
Yeah, the 2 poison types fighting a great owl in the dark. Said owl really wants to go. However, seeing a problem here, this owl will perch on a tree branch and 2 glowing yellow eyes will look towards... I feel like it could look towards either of your Pokemon or you, so I'm going to roll a d6.
Oh no!
Ha 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 ha. I'm in danger.
Heap has to make a wisdom save, DC 13.
All of a sudden, I'm very happy to have a wisdom increasing nature. But that is still a 9.
Heap immediately goes honk shoe.
Oh no.
Desmond, it's your turn as the Noctowl flies back up into the air.
Squall, be ready to dodge incoming attacks. Squall's gonna take the dodge action. I think it might just be hungry. I'm gonna take out some trail food and hold it up in my hand
Okay.
towards the trees.
Make a Pokemon handling check also.
Okay,
I see where you're going for. I dig it.
that's a 12.
I will say with a 12, Desmond, you hold it up. There seems to be no reaction from this Pokemon up in the air. You're able to see very vaguely its yellow eyes now, a little more consistently now that you know what it is.
Mm-hmm.
It seems to pay no mind to the nuts and berries that make up your trail food. Adrian, your turn.
I'm gonna spend my turn keeping an eye on the Noctowl and waiting for Heap to wake up.
Go ahead, make a con save for Heat.
Now this is what Heap is good at. Heap's got a good modifier to this. Never mind. Heap is asleep. That is a nat 1.
Yeah, Heap is honk shoeing, dreaming of the biggest, most disgusting junkyard.
Alright.
Anything for you, Adrian?
Yeah, I'm gonna return Heap and send out Gauntlet.
You can't return Heap. The con save is made at the end of Heap's turn, so you can't just return him.
Gotcha. Yeah, I'm dodging.
You are dodging, and Squall is dodging. As Desmond has made his hand a worthwhile target. However, instead of that, this Noctowl has one thing and one thing only on its mind, and that is striking out at Squall. 12.
12 does hit.
Okay, this is gonna be...
That was disadvantage, yeah?
Oh, you're right, you're right. It was the same number on the die.
Okay.
So it'll still hit, and that's gonna be only 5 damage to Squall this time.
Okay.
As once again, a peck from above, and then the Noctowl goes flying back away. Desmond, you're up, as this thing is just knocking back and forth between you.
It doesn't seem to want any of this. because I'm not just reaching into the small pockets anymore. I'm setting down my bag to get into the pockets so that I can actually get out of some good rations with some good protein.
Oh, your bag, you say? Scythia is in your bag.
Scythia is in my bag.
She's like startled awake.
She's not in the same pocket as I'm sorry, Scythia, but she's not in the same pocket as the food. So I'm not unzipping her
Okay.
and to get out some good food, some meat, and offer that. Squall, get behind me and dodge.
Make a Pokemon handling check with a much lower DC now.
Ah, that was so close to being an at 20. That's an 8.
Yeah, you hold out your hand. You're not sure if you're going to get a response yet.
Okay.
There definitely seems to be a, like, darting of the eye from, like, the Jerky to Squall to the Jerky to Squall. That is your turn. Desmond, Adrian, you're up.
I'm going to return Heap and send out Gauntlet, and I believe that's all I can do for my turn. Let me check. Yeah.
Gauntlet comes out and is ready to throw down. Pardon my yawn there. Noctowl, I'm going to roll something. Roll low. With the poison and the appearance of more things to fight, Noctowl will land on the ground and tentatively, head leaning forward, I don't know, in the way like an owl would lean forward as it walks up to someone, as balance, will approach you, Desmond, and this big, great horned owl will snatch some jerky out of your hand and then fly off. If you want to try something, now would be the time to try.
I'm good. I fed him.
Okay. As the Noctowl, choosing an easy meal for the night, is presented an easier meal, flies away. We will call our session there as you all go back to camp and go to sleep.
All right.
All right. Fun.
With a very busy day behind them, our trainers continue their journey to Ecruteak City. What lies in store for them on the rest of Route 37, and what will they discover in Johto's most historic city?